Manifestation is the new manipulation. Well, this is a bold statement. I'm making a bold claim right here, I know. But this video can go in two different directions. First one is self-hypnosis, like you continuously say certain self-affirmations in order to fool yourself into thinking that it's true. Like they say, fake it till you make it. And the second direction is like people online, like online gurus trying to manipulate you into thinking that you can just sit in a sofa, speak out certain self-affirmations, and suddenly you will be living your dream life. And for that reason, this video will have two different parts. One is like self-hypnosis, which I strongly believe in, and second is manipulation by other online gurus and all these trash people that you should be cautious of. So, so you're still out there shouting self-affirmations in front of the mirror, huh? Naked, standing right there for 10 minutes, hoping that's gonna change your life. You're sitting on your couch, visualizing your dream life, having that Bentley, that beautiful girl in your arms, and all that visualization and self-affirmation just to let universe hand it to you on a silver platter, as if you're somehow a very lucky person, like you're God's favorite. Well, it can be a possibility that you're God's favorite. Some people are, but the more likable thing here is that you're not. Manifestation isn't a magic, it's manipulation. You're the one getting played. There's influencers on social media, they sell you manifestation like it's a sweet, soothing drugs. Have you seen those, like specifically females out there, speak very calmly in front of their screens? They're like, hey, have you ever done this thing? Have you ever wished of this thing? Universe is calling you, the sun vibrancy, and all this fucking trash. I'm like, I'm sick of it. I looked up these videos and they were like, hey, you are at a certain frequency, this video, you manifested this, you manifested that. No, I did fucking not. YouTube recommended me this because there are 700,000 foolish people out there who watched your videos. That's the reason I'm getting recommended. It's not because I manifested it. What the fuck does it even mean? And for that reason, I was really pissed, and that's the reason I'm here recording this video. Now, I have a script, but I won't go with my script. I will try to make it somehow different, because at that point when I was writing the script, I wrote pretty calmly. I wasn't really aggressive, and for that reason, I don't really resonate with my own script at this point. Next thing I want to say is that these people out here on YouTube, they're all like, hey, you don't need to do any work. Just write down what you want, like scribble out your plans, scribble out your dreams, exactly get in the precise details, write down everything, then go ahead in the mirror, shout out affirmations, be grateful for the things you have, and then just sleep. Things will happen automatically. You don't have to do shit. I mean, I watched 3 of these videos, and none of them mentioned that you have to get your ass out of the sofa and do the real work. No, they're telling you just write it down, just say it in the mirror, stand naked right there, and you will manifest. What the fuck is the obsession with standing naked in front of the mirror? I don't understand that part. Like, if you were to tell me that I can just sit in the sofa or sit in my bed and just shout out the affirmations and get the things done, well, that's just crazy, isn't it? Like, when do they really mention that you need to get out of there and do the real work? They never do that. Because they know that's not their audience. Their audience is someone who so foolish that they want the idea to be sold. Like, hey, just don't do any work. Be lazy. Don't do anything at all. Be slothful. And you'll get all you want. The fuck are the people like me, the real workers, the real hustlers, the real hard workers, the people who believe in discipline and consistency, are fools that do the work every day in order to achieve certain things they want? Like, are we fool right here? Like, we could have just sit in the sofa. All these successful people, from Andrew Carnegie to Andrew Tate, all these people could just sit in the bed, be shouting out affirmations like, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, and they become rich. No, they had to get out of there and do the work. Andrew Tate did his work with a fucking pimping and everything. Andrew Carnegie had to do it with the steel industry. You need to figure out what's your work. You can't just sit in the sofa, listen to these people constantly talking to you in a very soothing voice, like, hey, don't worry, everything will be done. You know, it just calms you and does fucking nothing. It's kind of like a seduction at this point. Like, seriously, they don't do anything. They're just trying to calm you down. They're just trying to be like, hey, don't stress about it. No, I tell you, stress about it. If you're stressed, then only you'll work. It never happens. A man who is not stressed is a man careless, and a careless man doesn't get shit done. You need to be very careful. You need to be stressed, and when you're stressed, you will be sharp in your head. That's what happens. And these people tell you, just calm down, have sleep. Sleep is for... Oh. I'm literally done with it. I've watched 3 of these videos and I'm already frustrated. I don't understand how all these people even subscribed. Like literally, they have hundreds and thousands of subscribers just because they talk smoothly in a mic. It's almost like an ASMR thing right here. So you need to get out of that comfort thing. Like, hey, just sit there, shout out self-affirmations, and you'll be thing. No, it ain't happening. Well, I can't completely blame them as well. Well, listen to me. They are businessmen. If someone is recording their videos on YouTube, well, they're businessmen. That's what they're doing, and you're not their like a success story. You're actually their customer. You're actually their consumer, right? And for that reason, what do they do is they push down your throat some new product, some new courses, some new program that you swallow willingly because you want more hope. That's your comfort zone. That's like, hey, you don't have to do any work. You just sit there, be comfortable, and shout out affirmations. You just write it down. You just manifest it all completely, and that's your comfort zone. That's the reason you're staying there. That's the reason you're not getting out of there, because you are being comfortable. And who doesn't want comfort? All we do in our lives is to be comfortable one day, right? If I'm thinking to become rich, that's to become comfortable. If I'm going to gym, that's to become comfortable in my skin. And we all do it for comfort, right? And for that reason, they sell you this comfort in a cheap way, and you continue to buy those things. You are their manifestation, and they are manipulating you into buying more and more. You're not their success story. Remember that thing. You're actually the customer. So the next time you go ahead and watch certain these videos, you don't go down there with the hope of transforming your life. Instead, look at them as a businessman or woman they are, and try to understand what are they trying to sell you, and analyze their business tactics, because it's really really clever. I'm telling you, it's actually very smart to just sell people the comfort and then sell them more product, service, whatever they're selling, consultancy, even the consultancy. I'm like, that's crazy, right? Now, I'm going to ask you one thing. Just one thing. You can go ahead and answer in the comments. You've been shouting now affirmations like, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I'm prosperous. Have you become prosperous or rich or wealthy or abundant in any way possible? Literally, have you? I watched these kind of videos 2 years ago, like, 518 frequency or whatever the fuck it is. You just have to be like at it's literally insanity at this point. Like, how come even some people in my DMs, they come around and be like, you need some spiritual enlightenment. You are just too much on the way on scraping the metrics, but you need spiritual enlightenment, blah blah blah. You don't believe in universe, you don't achieve anything. Bro, I've achieved enough, right? I've achieved more than I've desired, and that's because I believe in work more than I believe in all this trash. I'm telling you, MJ DeMarco, I have his book right here, Millionaire Fastlane. He's the G, where he spoke about like, there's no such thing as law of attraction, or even if there is, he doesn't believe in it. He believes in law of affection, and law of affection is a real thing. You can actually measure that shit, because that is how many lives do your product or service or any kind of act of yours affect. Like, even if it's a kindness thing, even if you go out and hand $100 bill to someone, are you affecting them? Like, really, like, they will go ahead and feed their families, right? That's kind of a thing that you want. Instead of going out to the temple or church or whatever it is and worshiping for them, hey, please, poor, be helped. No, it ain't happening. Like, literally, prayers don't work. Money works. If I hand you $500 and on the other hand I just pray for you, what do you think is really helping you out? In present, right? You'd be like, oh, but prayers will help me in future. Well, let's say you die tomorrow. Then what? Then what? You didn't get to experience the, byproduct of my worships. Then what's the whole point of me wasting my time yelling out in front of God like, hey, help this guy, instead of helping you out myself? Like, literally. So I'm telling you, all this kind of shit is complete trash. Avoid it. Self-hypnosis can be a thing. Now, you can become confident in all these things. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, I think I saw the video of him, like, before free kick, he was talking to himself, like, I can do this. I'm good at it. I can strike this one and I'll strike the goal. And he did. I think it can work. I think self-hypnosis is a thing. I think you can just not be sitting, but you need to do the real work. I mean, you can shout out affirmations. I think it's a good thing to be grateful. I think it's a good thing to be confident in yourself. I think when you speak out words, your words have the certain power, and that's only because you stand by words. Listen to me. Why do you not trust someone in your life? Because they have lied to you before. Like let's say somebody tells you like, "Hey, I will be there at 4," and they don't show up, or somebody say, "Hey, you can count on me," and they don't come through. You will stop believing them. And that's the same reason you believe yourself. Like how many times have you said, "I will get in better shape," or "I will start making money," or "I will do certain tasks," and you don't do it? Well, you have lied to yourself, and that's the reason you don't believe yourself. You need to do this thing right after this video, and that is stand by your word. Every single thing. If you say I'm going to hit 100 if you say I'm going to hit 100 push-ups, you better do it. If you say I'm going to do certain tasks for my business, you better do it. If you say I need to study and I will study for 12 hours straight, you better do it. If you don't stand by your words, you're straight away self-sabotaging you. Like literally, it's like lying to yourself, and that's the reason you don't trust yourself. Once you start to stand by your words, once you start to be honest to your own self, I think your words will start to manifest even more. Like let's say you say, "Hey, I'm going to hit 500 push-ups today," and you go ahead and do it. I don't care if you do it in the morning, evening, nighttime. It can be any time you do it, but you did just because you said that. Now your words have a certain value. Now you're a valuable man. Now if you go ahead and tell someone that, "Hey, I will give you $500 right after this month. Can you just lend it to me right now?" They will do it because they know you're a man of word. So that's the thing you need. And that's the reason I think once you are a man of your word, I think things start to manifest because you are in control now. You're no longer just hoping on something. Hope factor is the one thing that completely kills your dreams. So you need to let go of the hope factor. Believe in yourself, take control of your life, and really do the things you mean to say. Like literally, every single word you say, you should better mean it. Like if I say I'm going to build certain business, like if I say I'm going to help these people, I better do it. And I do. That's the reason I am who I am. Words give you the value. Words make you a significant man. Words give you the power. And if you continue to self-sabotage yourself, I think your words become useless and so do you. So start taking your words pretty seriously. Whatever you say, you better mean it and do it. And that's how you become a great man. Now, self-hypnosis works. Don't focus on these gurus telling you what to do. Instead, stay by your words. If you tell yourself, "I'm going to do these things," you better do it. Don't just sit in your sofa and dream about it or imagine it. No, get out of there, do the real work, and then if you want to pray, go ahead and do it. That's more like a pray that's more like a post-victory success speech, something like that. Now, once you start to do work, I think then you can go ahead and do these things like, "Hey, I'm grateful to have this job. I'm grateful to have these chances in my life. I'm grateful to have these goals in my life." That's the point when you can be like literally grateful and be like really mean it. Because sometimes you just say certain things and you don't even mean it. Sometimes you could be obese and you could be saying, "Hey, I'm really fit," but you yourself know you're not fit. You know, but you're lying to yourself. Now that's completely opposite of what I said a while ago. That's what I'm trying to say. You need to stop lying to yourself. You need to stand by your word so you become more honest to yourself, and that's how you start to manifest. I think it's in Ten Commandments by Lord Jesus Christ. There he says you should not lie. I think it is. Let me check. Let me check real quick. But I'm telling you, you should stop lying to yourself. Lying to yourself is making you weak, alright? If you want to do self-hypnosis, do it while you do certain works. Let's say you're going to start a business and then you say, "Hey, I'm going to learn these things. I'm really creative. I can do these things by myself. I'm not lying to myself. I'll stand by my words. I will build this business. I'll get all the website designs, logo, creatives, and I'll start outreach in 3 days or 5 days or a week, whatever it is." You stand by your word. Right? If you say, "I'm going to join gym in 3 days, I'll stay consistent for 6 months," you better do it. And that's how you know that you're staying honest to yourself, and that's how you manifest in real time. Anyway, I really hope you got some value out of this video. I really hope I gave you exclusive perspective of mine, insights of mine. If you like what I spoke about here, if you like the way I speak, even though I was a little aggressive, this was kind of a rant for me at this point. I didn't even go by my script. So if you like this video, just go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to this channel, comment me down whatever you want to be the next video on, or if you want to need any assistance of mine on any kind of topic. It could be money, it could be public speaking, it could be confidence, it could be females, it could be anything, right? You can go ahead and ask for my assistance. If you have any appreciation for my work, you can go ahead and drop that comment as well. I'll be more than happy to read it. If you are new to AI and you need certain help in how to make money with AI, and AI tools are there are a lot of tools. So for that reason, I've made like a package where you can go ahead and check out the best tools of AI that will help you make money, that will help you become more productive, that will help you make more creative work done. I think you can go ahead and check it out in the description. I'll drop a link. It goes by AI Mastery Pack, so you should definitely go ahead and check it. It's like worth $49 right now, but soon enough I'll raise up the price to $300 mark. So if you're early to this video, I think you should definitely go ahead check it out. It's a really valuable thing I've posted out. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.